Okay, thank you. Sherman, why don't you give us your background and tell us a little bit about SKRR?
Sure. So thanks first of all, David. Great job by, a little bit of a shout out for Red Cloud. They continue to execute great conferences and always fun to be in the same room as David. Say if you hang around with successful people, it should rub off. So just a little bit of background, I guess, SKRR, a bit of a real quick story, and then we can hand it back over to Dave for some question and answer. SKRR, the SK stands for Saskatchewan, and the one R stands for Ross McElroy, and the other one is for Ron Nedolinsky. And Ross McElroy and Ron Nedolinsky are both really well-known geologists. I'm sure Red Cloud is pleased to announce that, I know I got the news release about 10 minutes ago that Fission 3 is now embarking on some marketing with Red Cloud, which, F3, which presented earlier, is a world-class uranium discovery in the province of Saskatchewan. Saskatchewan, in our view, is dramatically underexplored. It's heavily explored for potash and uranium, but underexplored for gold in particular, next to Ontario and Quebec, where you've got the Abitibi. I think there's been 1/1000th of the drilling in Saskatchewan for gold as there has been in other jurisdictions. So we married up sort of the capital market strength. I was a retail stockbroker for over 25 years, deal a lot with high net worth individuals. So we raised capital to fund SKRR to go explore for gold in Saskatchewan, which is what we've been doing for the last 2 to 3 years. We've had good success, but the markets have not been favorable to us. And I dovetail off of what Randy Smallwood said and Ross Beatty yesterday, just don't give up. So we're not giving up. We've got about 1.2 million in cash. We're looking for opportunities. We refuse to give up, and we think that, that's sort of the state of junior markets. I think Henry Ford said that any failure is just setting you up for doing something more intelligent in the future. So, we're looking for all kinds of opportunities with SKRR. And and in closing, Ross, it was Ron Nedolinsky, one of our founding guys that, helped us put together some of the original gold properties, for example, like the Olson Gold property in SKRR. And David may have heard this story, but they were in La Ronge on the dock, loading into a float plane to go explore, basically to start staking uranium properties in what is now obviously the well-known Athabasca Basin. This is years ago, well before any discoveries. And they were in the middle of the field exploring, and 3 Mile Island happened. I think it was 3 Mile Island. And then Ron looked at his partner and says, well, I guess we're exploring for gold now. So anyway, that's the nature of the junior markets, and I hope everybody has fun out there. Look for good stories and marry up what Ross Beatty said, don't give up, and with what Randy said is do your homework on the technical side.
Great, thank you very much, Sherman. So we've got some, unfortunately we don't have long enough here, so let's keep it going, I guess. Jurisdiction, very important. Saskatchewan ranks second. This is the Fraser Institute, investment, what's the word, attractiveness, I guess is the word that they use. Quebec ranks sixth. Peru ranked about 24th, so still upper quartile, at least last year. Now the new numbers might come out in April, and we will see what they have. But why are you working in these jurisdictions?
So Saskatchewan, it's pretty well known. Saskatchewan is one of the top jurisdictions in the world, which you would never go someplace exploring for mineral, gold if there was no gold there. But there's a lot of gold, so it's got the added bonus of almost being a little bit of a new frontier on the gold side. But also one of the safest and most friendly, which hasn't always been the case, which would explain why it's somewhat underexplored. You go back when it was more of a socialist system in Saskatchewan. I grew up there. You couldn't even dance if you drank on Sundays there. But anyway, for a long time, the big mining companies had to partner with the government, and that's why it was underexplored. But that's not the case now. It's very pro-mining, excellent infrastructure. Small fun fact for everybody here. The largest infrastructure program in the world next to the Panama Canal was the Flin Flon ore body. When that was discovered, not sure of the dates, but a massive project by Hudbay Minerals, which the side product was 7 million ounces of gold and I don't know how many pounds of copper, but so it's a great place.
Great. Okay. Well, we are out of time, and I do wish with this we had more time to go on. But I think
we can go drink.
Yeah, that is the bonus. But no, I think everybody in the
Got all the
room's got
teetotalers
a,
in here, unless you guys are hiding beer under the.
yeah, I think everybody got a flavor of who you guys are and what you're going to do, and you know, your jurisdictions, which is you know, important as well. But I think everybody, thank you very much for joining us on behalf of Red Cloud Securities and Red Cloud Financial Services. I just wanted to say we've had a great couple of days here. Some great talks. You know, over 104 speakers, I think, and we've passed on a lot of ideas. It's also a big week for Red Cloud. We got our trading number. It's 98. It's got an 8 in there, so I think that'll open some eyes. You guys, we haven't had that before, so you will actually realize how much trading we actually are doing in Canada. We've got, you know, we do trading for about 60 companies right now, so, and I hear hopefully some others coming soon.